Galera, começando mais um vídeo. Continuação diretaça. O que aconteceu? Bahamut foi derrotado por nós. Apareceu uma tretinha ali do Última tentando nos tornar um receptáculo perfeito para recebê-lo. E agora vamos dar continuidade à história, mano. Aí de virgem ali do Harry Potter. Pô, já passou os tempos aí do Clive dar uns creu nessa mina, né, mano? Sempre tão juntinho, pá. Ele olha pra ele com a cara de...
Asleep since I returned from the Dominion. Talia says he should be back on his feet soon enough. For a while, at least. She discovered something on his chest. A swelling, circled in stone.
The curse. For every mountain we climb, another rises up to greet us, doesn't it?
It's never ending.
Never ending. Tá, dos bichos do monstro lá que a gente conhece, ainda tem o Odin. O último em si. Será que vai aparecer novos? Clive dirige a posição de eixo de Acompanhe-me. Incorporar Bahamut não apenas muda o aspecto elemental dos efeitos. Não. Use o talento Exo da luz Bahamut para conjurar a Mega Flama. Um feitiço imenso poderoso, capaz de lançar uma chuva de ardente em cima do inimigo, caralho. Show. Mesa de leitura. Olha agora. Foda-se. Não liga isso. Temos algo novo na nossa parede? Não. Porra.
It will take time to come to terms with everything.
E de missão secundária, você acha que eu vou fazer?
See the pair that got hauled into Tyre?
Eu tenho tempo nem pra terminar a quest principal. Meu Deus. Vamos falar com o outro lá, mano.
Did you see that?
What do you make of them skies? Otto, how fares the realm?
The realm, as long as you look past the fat storms out mother crystals and her skies are a roiling cesspit. He's with your uncle in the Free Cities, helping Mid with her project. Sent an owl their way the moment the winds turn foul. Still what?
Do you have any good news?
Well, that depends on your definition of...
All right, fine. What do you suggest we do?
Cara, a minazinha lá não vai pedir mais coisas pra gente fazer não, né, mano? Toda vez que a gente faz uma quest principal, ela vem com uma quest secundária que quer construir não sei o que, não sei das quantas. Toda vez é a mesma coisa, mano. Vamos falar com a Vivian lá, mano. Ah, a Vivian aqui do lado. What the fuck?
How is it that every one of your little excursions presages some inexplicable... Not that you are to blame for the Dominion's fate. No one could have predicted the actions of the Crown Prince.
I'm sorry I couldn't save your home.
My countrymen are stronger than you think. A few toppled clock towers won't break the...
I hope so.
Look at us. Bluer than a pair of bog crabs. Tempting though it may be, sulking will not help us find a solution to this mess.
You believe there's one to be found?
I don't know. But I am certain we're more likely to find it if we first examine the facts.
Beneath these darkened skies, fear and confusion reign over Valisthea. Oh, the lands around the fallen mother crystals had already begun to wilt for want of ether. But not like this. Crystals that filled wells and fueled furnaces, now nothing but pretty shards of rock. And those that hang from the people's necks cast nary a glimmer of light to keep the dark at bay. It is only a matter of time before the common folk convince themselves that the end of days is upon us. Yet I fear a swift end is more than we can hope for. While most of the world thirsts for ether, the remainder drowns in it, spawning Akashic in droves. And amidst the hordes of mindless beasts, with magics as like to fail as function, even the strongest nation would falter. Rosaria and the Iron Kingdom teeter on the brink of collapse, while the tragedy in Twinside has all but paralyzed the Holy Empire. Dalmekia fares little better. Rumor has it the ministers fled the capital after the fall of Drake's Fang, leaving their beloved republic to crumble. Waloed, meanwhile, moves in earnest. The Einherjar has been sighted off Storm. The world, in short, is in chaos. It would seem our civilization was nothing but a castle of sand, to be washed away at the whim of the waves.
A castle of sand.
Not my best flourish, but it seemed fitting. The reports I've received are considerably more blunt in their appraisal. Without the protection of their nations, it will fall to the people to defend themselves against those who would take what is theirs.
Which is only ever going to end one way.
Defending a farmhouse against a band of chocobo thieves is one thing, but pitchforks and palisades will do little to stall an army's advance. Should the King of Waloed deign to invade, there would be none to stop him.
None but us.
Show! Ela deu uma leve resumida ali em cima do que aconteceu depois com todos os cristais que foram destruídos. Agora vamos falar com o maninho lá da biblioteca lá, o Apocrates, pra ver o que ele vai soltar, mano.
Seems the hideaway's lost its appetite.
Let me see first if I have something to do there on this guy. Let me see.
To what do I owe the honor?
Ah, cara, você tá ligado, né, mano? Eu quero usar o martelo preto, né, mano? Putz. Putz, a melhor arma que você consegue fazer pra nós. Vamos ver se tem alguma coisa pra reforjar, mano. Precisava de uma... Calma, qual que é essa aqui? Rebolo. Calma, eu vou criar rebolo. Não! Só pra... Cara, pior que a rebolo é bonita, hein, mano. Pena. E a nossa outra ali é melhor, né, cara? Vai ser. Espada diamante é bem melhor, velho. É triste. Tá, o que que eu tô usando? Eu tô usando um éter de fogo. Onde que eu tô? Pior que, né? Deixa eu ver as habilidades ali, mano. Agora temos uma habilidade nova, mano. Barra mod. Cara, pelos cálculos aqui, temos o Odin aqui pra pegar, tá ligado? Que primeiro foi o Bahamut. Pelo desenho aqui tem mais dois, mano. Que é o Bahamut, deve ser aqui. Esse outro aqui deve ser alguém que a gente não viu. E eu duvido muito que deve ser o último, velho. Olha os poderes deles aqui. Tá, aqui eu aperto bola, começa a voar. Aqui eu solto uns negocinhos. Aqui eu solto um... Como que chama? Katun Goku aqui no Jutsu. Aqui eu solto uma bolinha que fica dando uns raios laser aí no bagulho. Nossa, esse aqui eu dou um Kamehameha muito bruto, velho. Dá até mais dano que esse aqui, velho. Acho que eu vou fazer uma redefinição, hein, mano. Vou dar uma upada ali em cima. Dou uma upada aqui embaixo. E no lugar desse aqui eu uso esse outro aqui, hein, mano. Vou redefinir aqui tudo aqui, mano. Eu... A gente upa aqui. O máximo sempre. Vem aqui. Poderia upar isso aqui. Não, mas isso aqui eu gosto. Quebra os bagulho bem. Eu vou dar uma upada disso aqui, mano. Foda-se. Esse é interessante. Esse é interessante upar também. Tá, agora é os... Cara, eu posso upar... Esses outros aqui. Agora a gente vai equipar o maluquinho aqui, calma aí, guys. No lugar desse aqui a gente vai colocar o Bahamut. Vamos lá falar com Apocrates. Calma, deixa eu ver se tem mais alguma coisa aqui. Maps, nope. Diário, nope. Poção, nope. Acho que eu sou o dono do tempo.
You're here about the skies.
Is there anything you don't know, Lawsman?
It doesn't take a court astrologer to augur the obvious. As for what has disturbed the heavens, that, I believe, is a question the Fallen might be better placed to answer than I. And on the 6th day did the gods tear the sun from the firmament, visiting darkness upon their prideful sons and daughters. But I dare say you remember your childhood lessons on the sins of Zemeckis only too well.
You think they're connected? That Ultima was one of the gods responsible?
Well, he has certainly exhibited powers that we mortals would associate with the divine.
There is nothing divine about him.
But he wouldn't be the first god of whom that could be
Vamos pegar
said,
sorvetinho ali,
would
já
he?
vou.
Yet for all the fairy tales that tell of the sins, there is almost nothing in the way of actual historical accounts. Had I the journal of Moss the Chronicler, I may have been able to tell you more, but alas, I fear all remaining copies have been lost to time. You will forgive me, I hope?
Certainly not. Because there is nothing to forgive. Even without this journal, you've provided us ample wisdom. And we will always be grateful for it. Perhaps Otto will be more inclined to share his thoughts when he hears what the others had to say.
Espero que ele não tenha falado nada de importante. Agora eu vou lá falar com o outro de novo, velho.
Clive, we have a problem.
Only one. That would be a first.
It would. Actually, there are three. We had as many owls arrive while you were at the shelves. Martha's got a Akashic out her gates, and talk of monsters roaming the hills outside of Northreach has put the wind up Isabel and her lot.
And don't forget Dalimil. Lubor says the village was raided by bandits.
When it rains...
It fucking pours. The curse breakers are spread thin, taking stock of the damage in the Dominion. And even if I could get word to all of them, I doubt they'd get here in time to make any real difference. Which means there's only two people who can.
Jill and I.
Let them know we're on our way.
Ah, mano, vem as quests secundárias, velho. O pior é que eu não sei onde que é essas quests.
The messages from Martha is...
Not here. Aqui me pariu, mano. Começar a cobrar essas porra. Aí o foda é que, tipo,
First we find Isabel.
eu faço o bagulho dos caras que eu ganho. Eu ganho um selo.
I saw it with my own eyes. The whole of Oriflame under a flood.
Vai a pano, velho.
Then we're next.
I can't do it.
My lord. My lady.
We received the dame's message. There have been sightings of strange creatures, I understand.
With the blue eyes. Yes. Like a Akashic, but different. They've taken so many. I've lost count.
Akashic, but different.
Ultimus thralls. And what of your mistress? Is she here?
Oh, no. She went to the garrison to ask what they were planning on doing about all this.
Then we'll look for her there.
We could leave. The two soldiers were carrying...
Madame, please! Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things. We lost the captain this very morning.
We've tried requesting reinforcements, but there's been no word from the capital or the Dominion in days! What more would you have us do?
I would have you do your duty. Those at the Vale look to me for protection. And protect them I shall, because they are my charges and that is my duty. In case you have forgotten, the people of this town are your charges. But more than that, they are your people. Your sisters, your brothers, your lovers. So you have a choice. Lay down your sword and watch as they are slaughtered, or take it up and do what is right.
E dando dicas.
She speaks the truth, you know. This here, it's all we have. It's all that's left.
What we have left is our lives! Do you really want us to lose them as well?
Not if we don't have to. Look, there's a cask under the captain's bunk. Let's talk about this over a drink, eh?
I'm listening.
I'll have a word with them.
I didn't expect help to arrive so quickly, and sought to take matters into my own hands.
It was a noble effort, but I thought you might still need some support.
How like you to consider my needs. What we need to consider is where the creatures came from. The way the survivors speak of them, one would think they appeared out of thin air. And perhaps they did. It's hard to know what to believe these days.
We'll talk to the survivors. You're a pikeman, yes? What happened?
I've got family and more. And a pack of them.
Leave that.
Nobody's care. We don't care about you guys. I just wanted to do my job.
Did you
Creature, they came.
do you remember? It's all right.
We
At
don't
least we have an idea
care.
of where the thralls might be now. We should
Okay.
head for more.
Now we have a direction. We have to go there. Aqui a gente consegue sair lá?
I assume you have a plan.
Eu acho que não. Acho que sim.
It was all they could do to escape.
Ele voa pra sempre.
Cloud, look.
I see them. With me.
Should I prime?
Save your strength.
Pô, esqueci de equipar o outro golpe, velho. Calma aí, eu consigo equipar agora? Não consigo. Porra, tem que esperar o combate. Ah, merda. Oi, mãe. Você tá.
This one. Over here. Slow. Let's try. Oh, good. Over here. This one. Get him. Go for it. I'll be fine.
Esse Mega Flame é interessante, só que ela tem que ficar carregando, né, mano? Nossa, não upei, velho. Olha... Ah, tá. Ah, bom. Calma. O que...
Do you think there are more?
There are always more. But I'd say we've done what we can for the time being.
Tem que equipar outra habilidade, mano. Aquele sopro ali tá com nada, velho.
You have the town's thanks.
Don't thank us yet.
Cara, o chroma aqui é tão bom.
Many more.
Eu solto fumaça, o bagulho não reconhece, mano. Bom.
Oh, we shall. Isn't that right, Captain?
Yes, milady. The garrison will be ready.
Muito bom, muito bom, muito bom, muito bom.
Valyria has convinced most of the men to remain at their posts. For now, at least.
Hearing that the Dane would look kindly on any man who committed himself to the task certainly didn't hurt. It's not the most selfless of motives, I'll admit, but whatever it takes, eh? Now me, I never needed convincing. I became a soldier to protect the people I love, and the people I love include the ones standing before.
Handsome and chivalrous.
Now, if you don't mind, I have sentries to post.
My lady.
Lest you wonder, I'm not foolish enough to believe that this has solved all of my problems. But it has solved one, and that's one fewer than I had this morning. Thank you again, Clive.
You're welcome. Vamos lá que ainda tem mais 2 pessoas pra ajudar ainda. Já deu, já deu, já deu, já deu. Vou equipar aqui, né? Agora temos que ir para... Opa, calma aí, botão errado. Tem que ajudar os outros. Podemos ir para albergue, que é onde tem aquele carinha escroto, ou para Marta. Vamos lá na Marta. Ok, vamos lá. Esse cara vai morrer se a gente não arrumar um curador.
And you, Clive. Jill?
Otto said he'd been attacked by a Kashik.
Those skies are what happened. Not long after they fell dark, there were hundreds of them. Tried to storm the hill. Only the rest are still down there now. And while we have a few
What do you think, Clive?
That we join the fight.
I thought you'd never offer. Now, where I need you is the Fallen Gate. Let the men know you...
We're on our way.
Vamos lá. Essas missões aqui é aquelas famosas secundárias que... Só pra quebrar um pouquinho o clímax da história, tá ligado? Eles botam essas... Que, mano, não agrega em nada, tá ligado? Mas vamos lá, né, mano?
Clive, wounded.
We deal with the Akashic.
Ele ir lá no meio dos caras lá, ó. Vamos ver se é forte mesmo esse poder. Porra, dá um para um caralho, família. Ah, porra. Pra matar esse que vai aparecer um mais difícil. Vou até carregar já. Não, nem ferrando que acabou, velho. Não, 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 não. Eu me recuso a acreditar que é só isso.
These men don't have the look of hired swords.
If you've come to rob this place.
You are mistaken, my Lord Rosfield. We're here by Madame Martha's leave.
How do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord. There wasn't time for introductions. We're with the Guardians of the Flame.
Wade's men? But how did you come to be here? Where is your commander?
Sir Wade left earlier with a scouting party to find out where...
Did he? Take your wounded back. Martha will see you're looked after.
Porra, só foi isso, mano. Isso foi fácil. Isso é fácil.
And when? Not long, they were me.
Martha,
Damn it all.
Will.
You look after.
Aqui não tem nada de muito importante. Agora só tem que ir lá, que eu acho que agora que vai ser a treta de verdade. Entendeu? Era só um aquecimento. Só. Vamos descer aqui no elevador aqui. E a treta tá ali embaixo.
Mad dogs.
Squire, I need you to get those who can... But what about... I didn't ask, Oscar. Sir.
Sir Wade.
Lord Rosfield. If you aren't a sight...
Martha seemed to think you might need some, and by the looks of it...
We thought we could sneak, but we didn't know there would be so...
Behind you!
Caralho, vamos ter que enfrentar logo a Tortuguita Messi sem pai do bagulho, velho. Ah, fuck.
We can certainly try. Are you with us, Sir Wade?
Always.
Then let's do our duty.
É, dá pra juntar mais de um, hein, mano. Acho que eu vou juntar o máximo possível, hein. Ah, o máximo é 2. Ô, caralho, esqueci de ficar de olho na tartaruga, mano. Ah, esse amarelo aí dá pra ficar com mais... Ah, como que é? Ah, sim, eu tô ligado. É só upar lá, mano. Nossa. Aí eu tava olhando no chat. É só upar uma habilidade lá. Mas como eu quase não uso... É aqui, ó. Quer ver? Dá pra te mostrar. Nossa, eu voltei pra cá. É aqui, ó. Em habilidades. Aí você upa esse aqui, ó. Calma. Esse aqui, ó. Esse aumento aí vai ficando maior. Nossa, morri. Pô, o poder do Bahamut é interessante, mas aquele lance dele ficar carregando lá, achei meio meme, hein, mano. Será que se eu upar ele carrega mais rápido? Faltou 20, velho. Porra, aí é de zoeira, hein, mano.
Mad dogs.
Sim. Ah, vou deixar upar o 2, né, mano? Já upou 1. Ah, se eu esquivo na hora certa, o bagulho dá uma padinha nervosa, mano. Eita porra. Ô, stunar o maluquinho e descer nesse Kamehameha aqui, leque. Ô, dá um daninho, hein? Dá um daninho severo no rolê, mano. Tá porra. What the fuck was that?
Is anyone hurt?
I don't care about this shit, dude. We saved you and I have to go. Bye. É isso. Resumindo. Puta merda, agora tem que ir lá pro outro lado, velho. É que pariu, mano.
Mad dogs.
Just patch me up.
They're headed for the rest.
We have to slow them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
Cara, é isso mesmo, hein?
Help me, boy. Something's coming.
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Only the first round, so wait. Shall we?
All yours, Torgal. To me, boy. Go, Torgal. Over here. Go, Torgal.
Nossa senhora, mano, tá muito forte, velho. Cara, Achei o Bahamut muito mais forte do que o Odin lá, que o Thor, que o gigante lá, mano. Caralho, mano.
Do you see any more?
No. I think that was the last of them.
But it won't.
Then we make.
What did you find? Well, oh,
It's the.
What do you...
My lord.
Pô, aquele item até amarelinho, velho.
Well, go on.
Ah, guys, não tem muito o que ir aqui não, mano. Eu vou dar uma pulada, mano. As missões secundárias aqui, mano, Você tá ligado, né, mano? Eu ganhei um chat de seda, só que eu não... Acho que não é equipe não, hein, mano. Visualmente não é não. O símbolo de confiança da habilidade aparecer nas aposentos. Ah, tá. Mais item lá na paredinha lá. Agora vamos lá naquele maluquinho lá, mano.
Fucking thieving.
Should I be worried? You...
Jill, Clive has told me much about.
All lies, I'm sure.
Your Stolas said that Dalamil has a bandit problem.
Indeed. Although, you're a little late. They left with our food and guild. Any idea where they went? The desert's a big place. Your guess is as good as mine. But the fact is,
What did you say to me? What did you say?
Ah, as if by magic. Let's just say we've yet to reach a... And at this rate, it won't be the actions of the... I've tried reasoning with a
Perhaps we could talk to them.
What makes you think they'll...
What makes you...
She makes it...
Esqueci de upar o bolinha lá, mano. Vou upar aqui. Tocou da... Tocou. Caiu.
Let's follow the shouting.
Mais blá blá blás.
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. Blood for blood, it's the only way. We hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls as a lesson to the rest.
And what happens when those mercenaries are slaughtered like your men? Are you going to hire more? We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies. If we hire mercenaries, the only thing we're buying is the bandit's ire. And you cannot fill empty bellies with that. Do you hear me?
But what happens when they come back? Maybe it'll be your throat that's slit.
That's enough. Both of you. Any more of this and I'll throw you out myself. Come back when you're ready to talk like adults.
Victor. What's he doing here?
What you doing here? Vamos falar com o Victor.
Sid. And Lady Jill. What brings you here?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Costness is in chaos, and the markets have all but ceased to operate. The Briar's Kiss here in Dalamil is the only place I can reliably obtain supplies. I was here to do just that when Master Lubor told me of his troubles. He thought I might be able to talk some sense into these fools. But if you're here, I suppose his patience must be waning.
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side. And the reason this place might be headed the same way as Costness. It's these accursed skies. The darkness is enough to drive a man to madness. Or an entire city, for that matter.
We're still working on the skies. But in the meantime, perhaps we can find a solution to Dalamil's problems.
I hope so. For all our sakes.
Se vai e volta, velho. Os caras tá aqui um do lado do outro, mano. Por que os caras não resolvem o Paranauê, mano?
So, you see my predicament?
Yeah.
What I saw was a room full of people who were angry and afraid. And with good reason by the sound of it. But if left to smolder, that anger and fear could set the entire town alight.
My thoughts exactly. What to do? Both sides wish to protect their homes and livelihoods, if only they could agree on how. But as long as they are divided, we are vulnerable.
And if there's one thing bandits like...
What would Sid the Outlaw suggest?
Well, if it were my namesake, he'd let them choose for themselves and be on hand to pick up.
That sounds like a
While it's playing, it may...
Já deu, mano. Já deu. Ninguém... Mano, não é da main story. Definitely isn't the main story, so...
Picture it, Conrad.
Não é a história principal, guys. Então vou dar uma puladinha de leves.
Ah, here she is, Conrad.
A pleasure, my lady.
As I told you, I summoned the commander here.
Victor says you told him no. That there aren't any men left to hire.
True as the crystals nobles can. You know of the seven granted.
Well, are you that about?
Absolute.
I can't believe that actually worked.
Conrad's not what you call the brightest candle in the crypt. And there's a reason why I had you do the talking and not Sid. Well played, my lady.
Aí do nada ficou meio a noitinha, né? Alright, try to do the...
Oh, I'm ruined. My shop.
If I had my pickaxe, I would...
I mean, it may still be possible to buy some. Ah, here he is. Natalie, allow me to introduce Lord Underhill.
Lord Underhill. At your service.
Underhill?
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation, my lord, and how you were lamenting the state of the capital's store.
Lubor says that not only are the granaries almost...
Indeed, certainly that is the case. The nobles in the capital, it is only a matter of time before the peasants revolt.
It is worse than I thought. If what Lord Underhill says is true, I fear we have... And while I applaud, which means that if our humble town...
All right, if it will help to protect my home. But you needn't have gone through this charade.
Thank you, Clive. Your performance...
She saw right through it.
I didn't say it was good. Merely, now my scouts should be returning...
I'm not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
Mummy, I'm scared.
Good news. Both Conrad and Natalie have somewhat gracefully, except with time, they may even...
Time no longer appears to be the luxury. I take it your scouts found them. Technically, it would be the all of...
You're not serious.
They don't just want...
I have a favor to ask. I'm told very well. The rest must...
Vamos lá, temos uma treta pra resolver. Vamos, 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 vamos. Mas tá...
The women folk have come to welcome us.
I'll take that one.
He's all yours.
Ah, para eu ter upado vai até o nível 3. Até o nível 4? Ah, fuck. Caralho, mano. Caralho, moleque. Aí, pô. Porra. Isso não compensa muito assim, bicho normal não, hein, mano. Muito demorado, velho. Para que eu tô sem vida, mano. E ficar brincando de carregar o bagulho ali não foi uma parada muito boa, tá ligado? Pior que não tem venda por aqui, mano. Aliás, até tem, né, mano? Mas tá lá na casa do caralho, mano.
The women folk have come to welcome us.
I'll take that one.
He's all yours.
Caralho, moleque.
Well done, Togo. Let there be light!
Nossa senhora, velho. É, vou ter que ir lá na loja comprar umas potezinhas, tá ligado? Que senão não vai dar não, guys. Meu Deus, mano.
Fucking leave my shop.
Nossa, pior que lá do outro lado, velho.
My friends, it is time. The battle for
Essa mais
Dalamil
pra
is
frente. Ali.
Good day, my lord.
Good day.
Here you are. An excellent choice. Thank you for your custom.
Cheio do dinheiro e com dó de comprar umas potezinhas, tá ligado?
Mummy, I'm scared.
Oh, I'm ruined.
The women folk have come to welcome us.
I'll take that one.
He's all yours.
Cara, eu só esquivei todos. Ganhei até um achievement. Nossa, mano, olha o dono disso, velho. Cara, eu ganhei até um achievement, velho. Por ter upado as 4 vezes do Bahamut com a esquiva, velho. The fuck?
The townspeople. Could they have held out?
I don't hear any fighting. What do you think?
What do you think?
We should hurry.
We should be hurry. The same thing. Mesmo lenga-lenga. What the fuck?
Natalie, I owe you an apology. You did well out there. The inn would have been lost had you not held the line.
Without you, there would have been no line to hold. You saved us, Conrad. You saved Alamil.
We all saved Alamil.
E aí, guys, fazem a paz.
Conrad seems to have had a change of heart.
A vida é baseada nisso, mano.
I take it from your
Drogas,
presence
sexo e
that
rock and
our
roll.
Visitors from the desert won't be joining us either. Pity.
Granted, it only took an army of bloodthirsty bandits.
Come, we are united, and that is all that matters. As for you, Sid, you fight considerably better than... I'll take that as a compliment.
Finally, I really hope so. We're going to the mainline's history. Eu realmente espero que a gente vá pra história principal, velho. E... já deu. Okay, let's see where I have to go. Esconderijo. Provavelmente a gente vai ter que falar com o outro. E depois com o outro. Entendeu? Let me see. Oh, the first one is the Otto. Otto.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw
that. Was wondering when you turn up. Adults from all our friends thanking you for your... How is it you always manage to arrive at...
Luck, I suppose. Any word on the rest of the realm?
Let's see. Storms still cry. The nations are still in chaos. And the skies are still the colour of a kick in the kidneys.
Right.
Clive, now's the time.
Thank you, Otto.
Thank you, Otto. Otto-san. Arigatou gozaimashita. Arigatou.
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served.
Cadê a amiguinha do Joshua, mano? Aquela meninazinha que era praticamente o braço direito dele, mano. Ela tá por aqui? Deixa eu ver aqui se aparece ela. Não aparece. Eles estão falando, tá, Joshua. Oliver. Filho de Sylvester e Annabelle Ledge. Graças às armações de sua mãe, Oliver foi consagrado como imperador do Sacro Império de Salbreck. Fato que motivou seu meio-irmão, o príncipe Dion, a planejar um golpe contra ele. Foi a incitação sinistra de Oliver que levou Dion à loucura e provocou sua própria morte. Isso é uma parada que eu achei estranha mesmo. Quando ele morreu, ele virou pó, tá ligado? Ele não morreu. E dava pra ver que já nem mais era ele, e sim ele. Enfim, by the way, keep going.
Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her
Acho engraçado como todo Final Fantasy começa meio que assim, tá ligado? Tipo, um é o vilão, aí eles começam a resolver os trabeck dos trabagaco e começa a vir um outro que tá por trás, tá ligado?
I'm afraid, despite my best efforts, 18 years ago,
tudo começou com Game of Thrones, tá ligado? Tipo, cada reino querendo um pedacinho ali, só que aí eles foram ver que o problema maior era a terra se fudendo, aí depois de ver a terra se fudendo, viu que tem um maluco que tá fudendo mais que a terra se fudendo.
Ultima is driven by some deep, dark
Oh.
purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs.
O problema é que ele quer me usar como um receptáculo, tá ligado?
Even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
Porra, maluco, você tem 4 bichos dentro de você, maluco. Tá me deszoando?
That have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason.
Give me a reason.
Carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind?
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. This is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you?
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Joshua.
Clive, it's Gav. There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
Well, what's the short of it?
I thought Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The City Guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron?
E aí, xixiazinha?
Were they able
Estão
to
quase indo de base, mano.
No.
É 1h20 aqui, mano.
They're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here.
Vou fazer um bolo? Ô, louco, aí sim.
Through Tabor should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, bed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel
Não,
together.
xixazada, pior que eu tô pensando seriamente em entrar na academia, hein.
Stays close to me.
Ficar boladão, tá ligado? Tem um peitoral igual o do Clive ali, todo definido. Olha lá, ó. Oi? Ah, não dá pra... E agora dá pra dar um zoomzinho, calma aí. Calma, como que é? É que eu tenho que ir lá, mas né? Eu já vou de base já, hein? Calma aí. Eu não lembro. Como que faz o bagulho mesmo? Ah, não dá pra sem mapa. Não lembro. Na moral, eu entrei mês passado e tô viciado. Ah, é bom quando você vicia assim, né, mano? Cara, é muito bom esse bagulho aqui, mano. Lembra muito Final Fantasy VI, tá ligado? Já estamos com 5 aqui já. Mas eu tô querendo entrar. O problema é que as boas daqui é uns 20 minutos daqui de bike, tá ligado? Eu quero ver se, né? Mas é isso aí, guys. Vou finalizar aqui. Obrigado pela companhia. Amanhã, dependendo do horário que eu acordar, eu volto. O problema aqui, né? Esse povo acordar meio tarde. Mas eu vou tentar. As gravações vai estar disponível no YouTube. E é isso aí, guys. Beijo na teta esquerda. Valeu. Falou.